happened on Tuesday, November 15th. Let's get into it. The first game is the Grizzlies lost to the New Orleans Pelicans 102-113. Well, a couple big news for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson came back, played great. He didn't play great, but 5 blocks, 6 rebounds. He missed every single three. If he hit 2 threes, it would be 13 points, 6 rebounds, 5 blocks. Not bad. It's going to take him some time to ramp up. Obviously, if he's out there on the waiver wire, he's a beast in category leagues. Him and Miles Turner. Those are the two guys probably going to be 1 and 2 in terms of shot blocking. Maybe Rudy Gobert is there, but he can block a lot of shots, over 2.5 a game. That makes him, if he just give you, even just 10 points, 5 rebounds with 2.5 blocks, he doesn't turn the ball over a lot. That's top 30 in category leagues already. Because the blocks alone can just carry your team, really, in that category. So, absolutely roster him. He's going to go through struggles a lot. Gets into foul trouble a lot of the time, stuff like that. But good to see him back. And Desmond Bane also had an injury. He's going to be out for, what is his injury? He's a 24th ranked player right now. Had a right toe injury, so he's going to be out for a couple weeks. John Contra is the guy that we want to stream. Meanwhile, maybe Tyus Jones also get a few more minutes, but he only got 20 here. Santi Aldama, with the return of Jaren Jackson Jr., it's okay to let him go. Although he played okay here, 8.7 rebounds. Depending on their schedule, if they got a game, if the schedule is good rest of the week, you can keep him. Brandon Clark went off, while Steven Adams only played 13 minutes. This is weird, but I don't think it's going to be very common moving forward. You still want to stream Steven Adams for rebounds or hold. Brandon Clark is not going to get 33 minutes every game. Ja Morant played super well, 3 steals, 36 points, 2 threes, but too bad they couldn't get the win. And Dylan Brooks, yeah. If you roster this guy, you have to pound field goal. You have to. If you pound in field goal, I think everything is fine. 19 points, 2 threes, and a steal. But I do want to see him getting more steals. And John Contra, Stream John Contra only took 6 shots, but he's a pretty good fantasy player. For the New Orleans Pelicans, wow, this is really bad for Valanciunas. He had 4 fouls in 14 minutes. How did he do that? You don't drop him, but it's pretty tough. In the play, if we are in the playoffs right now, he's the guy, and you don't need rebound. You can drop him for sure. Larry Nance Jr. Meanwhile, we should pick him up. 31 minutes again, but again, we don't know what's gonna happen next game. Right, they could continue to split the minutes, and also this game Zion is out. But Larry Nance Jr. is the guy that we should try to do a 2-for-1 sell high whenever he has good. Let's say he has good 2 weeks, because the minutes is not always going to be there for him. Herbert Jones is also tough for him. Had 4 fouls, and this year last year, at the second half, he was getting unbelievable number of steals. He's not even ranked inside of 200. Oh no, he's 161st ranked player. On the season, he's only averaging 1 steal a game, so that's not gonna cut it. 1 steal a game, because he doesn't offer anything else. Making 0.4 threes, only 0.4 threes. Damn. With all the guys healthy, you expect his use to come down, but the defense. If the defensive stats is not there, then it doesn't really have much value. In category leagues, I'm just gonna hold and see what happens. CJ 30 points. CJ played really well, 7 threes. Trey Murphy, he started, so maybe he's also a stream with Zion out, but it doesn't. I don't think it's a serious injury to Zion, so you can't just leave him on the waiver wire. But if Zion continues to miss time, he's a guy that we could look to stream. Yeah, Zion is questionable next game. Brandon Ingram played okay, 19 points with a block. Let's go to the next game, the LA Clippers. This game, the Dallas Mavericks was up huge early. They were up 25 points, but they ended up winning anyways. Paul George is a very big buy low at the moment. That's what happens with Paul George. He is, he's not that big of a buy. He's still the 29th ranked player, but he should be top 20, top 15. He's the counting stats look good, 1.6 steals with 24 points, but he should be making over 3 threes a game. Why is his ranking kind of low? Oh, because he's turning the ball at four turnovers again. He had 10 here. Yeah. I think he would. 41 minutes. Yeah, just adjusting to just playing. Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't even play last year. So I don't know what's wrong. It should be the same system, same players. Why is he getting so many turnovers this year? But it should come down. Marcus Morris shot the ball really well. I think he's a must roster until Kawhi Leonard comes back. Then his minutes might drop. And even when Kawhi does return, like how many minutes is Kawhi gonna get? So just a lot of question marks. Zubac, 2 blocks, just 3 points in 32 minutes with 5 fouls. He's gonna be okay. Luke Kennard, did he get hurt? Only played 3 minutes, or maybe he got cooked on defense. Reggie Jackson and John Wall, both guys. I don't think John Wall is a must roster, but it's fine if you hold him. If you can't find anybody better. He does have a little bit upside. It just the number of times he's gonna go off is pretty low, and then they don't even have Kawhi Leonard, so he can give you a little bit points and some assists. Nicholas Batum had a perfect game, 7 for 7, but let's not worry about him too much. For the Dallas Mavericks, it's all about Luka Doncic. 11 for 11 from the free throw line is pretty impressive. Spencer Dinwiddie, the minutes continues to be high for him. 41 minutes here. That's really good for his value. 16 points, 2 threes, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Dwight Powell, they're going back to their old lineup. Dwight Powell starting and playing like 20 to 25 minutes, while JaVale McGee is just out of the rotation. Yeah, just doesn't fit their team. Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie Blount, you can stream them for threes. Dorian Finney-Smith had a huge game, 7 threes with 3 steals. But next game, he could go back to 8 points with 1 3 and 1 steal. But you could always stream, right? Reggie Blount had 4 threes as well. And Christian Wood, the free throw thing, it's painful. 1 for 4. You got to think about trading him away if you're not pounding free throws. He's really hurting your free throws. Really, really hurting your free throws. But the rebounds and points is fine, and threes, provide a little bit threes. The minutes is a concern though. How we use him just doesn't give him huge minutes. The next game, that's impressive. The New York Knicks beat the Utah Jazz 118-111. But I think Jazz just play a lot of games in the last 3-4 days. But still a great win for the Knicks. RJ 5 for 18, yes. 8 for 14 from the free throw line, yes. This is RJ Barrett. Brute force his way to 18 points. Julius Randle, good. Only took 11 field goals. 4 turnovers, 15 points. Very mediocre performance. And Isaiah Hartenstein, it's rough. He had 4 fouls, played just 22 minutes. And without Mitchell Robinson, you could argue that he plays so much better with Mitchell Robinson starting and him coming off the bench. Sometimes we still get 25 minutes and put up great lines. Lately, he hasn't been good. He's close to a drop, but I don't. It's still fine. You can hold him because next game he could just have a great game. Cam Reddish, the shooting continues. 19 points, 2 threes, a steal and a block. He looked really bad that one game versus. Forgot which team was it against. He looked horrible. Versus the Nets, yes. But the past 2 games he's been shooting the ball well. Maybe just because the minutes is there. You could stream him next game just to see what happens. The minutes is there. I mean, he does get some defensive stats, but only under the condition that you already locked up your field goal, or you know you're gonna lose your field goal. You're looking for some points and threes. Sure. Jalen Brunson, 25 and 8 with 3 steals. Not bad. Jalen Brunson has been pretty consistent this year on this team, scoring wise, getting assists. Emmanuel Quickly, second good game for him. Had 4 steals, but I can't really trust him. And for the Utah Jazz, Lauri Markkanen has cooled off a little bit. The last couple of games, he's fallen outside of 25. He's the 26th ranked player. Yeah, but I think he should be fine. Had 2 blocks here, had 4 personal fouls. 2 blocks is good. Kelly Olynyk went off. That's why Lauri Markkanen has to take a backseat. 27 points, 11 rebounds. Try to sell high. He's not going to do this again. He's not going to score 27 points this season. If the over on under it's got to be over plus 100. Jared Vanderbilt, 2 points, 9 rebounds, and a steal. Not bad. Also, he hasn't been playing well at all. He's still a hold, obviously. Jordan Clarkson, 15 points with 3 threes, and Mike Conley. Just on this team, he's not going to score a lot. He's gonna get assists. He's gonna get steals. He's gonna hit some threes. Mainly those three categories. But it's a good thing that they're winning, so they're not gonna blow it up. Trade Mike Conley to somewhere. But again, if Mike Conley plays well, I would always try to sell him. And Colin Sexton, Malik Beasley, the minutes is low, and Malik Beasley still hit 3 threes. He could still be a streamer, right? I don't hate that. All right, the next game is the San Antonio Spurs lost to the Blazers 110. The Spurs have 5 games this week, so they just finished their back-to-back. So if you're streaming, if you're having, who are you streaming? Josh Richardson, great for 2 games already. Or even Charles Bassey. This guy is getting a lot of hype because the ability to block shots. He played okay here, hit a block. But, before the week, if you stream Spurs guys, you're happy. Devin Vassell played well, 21 points with 4 threes. Keldon Johnson, this is like their 2 young stars. 20 points with 4 3, and Jacob Poeltl absolutely went off. 31 points, 14 rebounds. 14 for 17 from the field. What a game from him. The Portland, what happened to Nurkic? He got a big body. It's his first game back, so he played just 15 minutes. Maybe he was getting cooked by Poeltl. Yeah, Poeltl was dominating, 14 for 17. Jeremy Soundchild played 27, also a guy that we wanted to stream before the week started. Trey Jones, weirdly, only got 22 minutes, while Kiada Bays Diop got 27, but we shouldn't read into too much. It's just one game. But this Spurs team is, they're like every year after Tim Duncan retired, every year they're just 9th seed, 10th seed. They're not good, but they're not bad. And Popovich still coaching, so. For the Blazers, Jeremy Grant, 29 points. Man, Jeremy has got to be a sell high. He's been red hot the last 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know what to say. I don't think he's that good. 6 threes. Mainly, like, in fantasy, he's good because the defensive stats, he has some threes. But in real life, there's no way he can keep up the scoring average. Nurkic first game back, we shouldn't worry too much. And he only played 15 minutes. Josh Hart, what a line. 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Obviously a must roster. And Fernie Simons and Damian Lillard have put up identical numbers. Damian Lillard had 11 assists, which is really good with 4 turnovers. And Fernie Simons hit 5 threes. Yeah, he's pretty huge when it comes to hitting threes. He hits a lot. All right, let's go to last game. Oh my God, the Kings scored 100. They scored 153 points. I thought the Nets supposed to be a good defensive team with Kyrie out. I guess they were until this game. But again, the starters, they waved the red flag in the 4th quarter. So I don't know how many points they scored in the 4th. Maybe that even inflated the scoring. Have a game charts. Just want to see how many points they scored in the 4th quarter. They don't really have a good visual on that. But anyway, the Nets shot the ball pretty well. 50, 40, and 90. And they lost by 32 points. KD played well. Royce O'Neal continued to hold. It's just one bad game. I mean, just ignore all the guys this game. Just go to the next. Utah Watanabe has been getting like 20 to 25 minutes. This guy gets some defensive stats. So to keep an eye out, maybe you could stream him. Seth Curry, you could definitely stream him for threes. Joe Harris, same thing, those 2 guys. And Seth Curry occasionally can go off, hit like 7, 8 threes. Ben Simmons is coming off the bench. We don't drop him. But again, it's frustrating. But maybe he can hit his strides later in the season. For the Kings, okay, they shot 60%. What is that? What is going on? 60%, 40, 50% from the 3. Yeah, this is just an anomaly, I guess. Terence Davis, 7 for 10, 12 for... Yeah, he had a really good game, but I wouldn't go and rush to grab him. Yeah, I wouldn't go and grab him because it's just one game. Malik Monk, because Davis is playing so well, he only got 18 minutes. And why did Terence Davis got 26 minutes? Usually he gets 15. I guess he was playing too well, so they have to ride with him. And I think Keegan Murray left the game. So maybe next game, Terence Davis might get extra few minutes from Malik Monk. It depends on what happened to Murray. Oh, he's questionable, a back injury. So yeah, let's wait and see what happens. Um, but yeah, it's a Terence Davis show. De'Aaron Fox, Kevin Herter also hit 5 threes, but it's just an anomaly. Yeah. Hopefully the Nets get Kyrie back soon. And that's it, guys. I'll see you next time.